Mire estas impresionantes imágenes. Una persecución terminó en un accidente inesperado. De eso vamos a estar hablando el día de hoy en nuestro Camino Legal con Heinz Law Firm. Yo soy Carlos Moreno, reporta para SOS News. Abogado Matt, bienvenido, gracias por estar acá. Matt, lo primero que te quiero preguntar es ¿cuál es tu opinión al ver este accidente?
Hello, good afternoon, Carlos, man. It's good to be back, buddy. So I just saw this video. It shocked the hell out of me. I did not see that coming, with the train and all. But I would say the guy that's running from the police is pretty much responsible for everything. He's in trouble. It's his fault. He should have pulled over. Him speeding around that and running, trying to pass that van, running through that railroad. He caused it. There's nobody else to blame. The only little small possibility, and this is small, is sometimes the laws state that a police officer is not allowed to follow someone in hot pursuit through a crowded area. All right? So sometimes, I don't know if it applies here, the cop can be responsible if they start chasing the person, causing a high-speed chase through neighborhoods. I don't know if that applies here. It would be worth looking into, though. But as far as I can tell, this guy, he screwed up. He's in trouble. Nobody's going to pay for him for what he did.
En este caso, ¿quién se encarga de cubrir los gastos médicos? ¿El conductor responsable?
Well, this guy's in a tough spot. Hopefully he has health insurance. All right, now health insurance would cover his medical bill. So that's not really part of the accident or anything. Health insurance just pays when you go to the hospital. So hopefully he has health insurance, Medicare, something like that. There's also something called MedPay, which you can get on top of your car insurance that will help pay for medical bills. So hopefully he's got something like that. The last resort is there are some hospitals which will treat you and then dismiss the charges under charity. They'll call it a charitable donation of some sort. Grady does this a lot. Grady here in Atlanta. So maybe the hospital will treat him and then write off the charges for him. I don't know, but he's going to be, I don't know what his injuries are. I know his car is probably totaled, but it looked like it hit the back of his car more than anything. So hopefully it didn't harm him or her too much. But those will be his only options for getting treatment.
Más disculpa, ¿nos pudieras comentar un poquito más sobre estas coberturas adicionales que mencionaste? Ya que creo que esto es muy importante para nuestra comunidad. Incluso vamos a hacer un reel de esto.
Yeah, that's a good question, Carlos, because a lot of people don't know about this. So most people think of car insurance is you pay State Farm or some company, and if you get in an accident, they will pay the other person and cover you. That's called liability, and that covers you if you cause an accident. If you're responsible, they'll pay for the other person's damages. Then there's another one called MedPay, or medical payments. This is an add-on. You add this on to your insurance policy, and it will cover the medical cost for you. So whether you caused the accident or you were the victim, if you have MedPay, they will help pay some of your expenses. It's very helpful when you need it. So I hope we learned something. Don't run from the police. All right. And also check your insurance. Most people don't know what they have. They assume, it's so often said, I have full coverage. No one knows what full coverage means. Usually that means the bare minimum. All right, you have just enough to be legal. But it doesn't really help you if you get into a serious situation. So check with your agents, see what you have. I would increase your policy to 100 or 250 in coverage. That's 1,000, 100,000. It doesn't cost that much extra. You also want UM coverage, which means if the other person doesn't have insurance, then your own insurance will pay for it. Because that happens a lot. And the last one is MedPay or medical payments. That will pay your medical bills for you, whether you caused the accident or whether the other person did. It just pays it. It doesn't pay all. You can buy so much MedPay, $5,000, $10,000, and I think the max is $50,000 in MedPay. So check with your agent, know what your coverage is. It's a good exercise. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, Carlos, for your time.
Soy Carlos Moreno, reporta para SOS News. Esto fue El Camino Legal con Heinz Law Firm. Nos vemos en la próxima.